Dunari wodi jote ko. Ila diwala jote. Fanya watu diga. Fanya watu diga. Omila fanya tulatane ya paki jinne. Wallahi fanya no dure. Fanya ngande dare. Wallahi tidak ada ketinggalan. Wallahi
ada baik mak tu. C'est le traitement qu'il faut ici. Et on rase.
c'est pas pour de bon ici, c'est même rapide.
C'est bon.
Avec pas que la deux bidons c'est fini. Le travail est terminé.
C'est bon? Mari.
Wai mai da mamu ko tini. Kai. Hanya wai ko. Wai. Wai din hanya. Je. Ya ko din hanya. Mun aka tini ma ne. Wai ko mi lai fanya yana ta. Fanya yani. Fanya wat. Hanya foto.
Did you know that 95% of the Fulanis that you are seeing in your village, we always used to pay your traditional rulers before we landed into your village? But some of you guys don't know anything about it. But seriously, any Fulanis that you can see in your village, or any Fulani that can spend like 1 to 3 or 5 months in your village, I see it good. They used to pay your traditional rulers. So we used to pay them money before they will allow us to stay like 1 to 3 months in their places. But if like you just pass, they will not collect them. But if we will come and spend like 3 to 4 months, we must pay them. So I know some of you guys don't know about it. So we used to pay your traditional rulers. Serious about. I see so many people are saying we are going around with in the bushes that we did not own, which I say we used to pay for it. Actually, traditional rulers, I swear we used to pay them. If we will spend like 1 to 2 to 3 months, we'll go and find them. We'll give them money, they'll collect. Before we will stay. So stop saying we are going around with our cows in your bushes and we're not giving you guys anything, which it is wrong. We are paying, I say. Zam.
What is going on in the northwest is the Hausa-Fulani fight. We don't mention it. That is the bottom line. The Fulani man feels anytime he comes to town, he's molested, he's killed. The Hausa man believes that the Fulani man using his herdsmen enters his farm and destroys his crops. So it's been a long time, I'm sure you're aware, it's been a long time issue that had not been addressed. So it's a political issue.
So as you were discussing the Waymaker, Nigeria is already facing an existential threat as a result of the excesses of these killer herdsmen, or better call them Fulani militia. Now, if the North Central is saying they want to join Biafra because of excess of Fulani herdsmen, I have a situation where North Central
there's nothing like North Central, Middle Belt.
Middle Belt is saying we are pulling out of the North. I understand that you are from the Middle Belt, but Do you think it's possible for Middle Belt to pull out of the North?
Yes, of course it is possible. There's nothing that is not possible. When you see that your life is under threat, when you see that your life is no longer secure, in the people that call you your brothers, in the people that call you that you people are together, then you pull out. If you don't want to pull out, that means you want your ancestral you want to end your ancestral land. You want to give everything to enemy, so you pull out of them. And that's why the Middle Belt are saying that if these people who are with over the years can look out and be massacring us, tie people from Plateau to Benue, from Benue to Kogi, everywhere, it's better we pull out. And we are not looking, as we speak to you now, there are many Nigerians living in Ghana, and they are living a better life. There are many Nigerians living in Togo, they are living in a better life. So if we see that Biafra got it right, we can start to go to Biafra. Nobody will dictate for us where Middle Belt will go. That is the situation. You cannot allow Fulani men to be coming and be killing the Middle Belt, and you expect us will not talk. Definitely we will talk. And that's why the Middle Belt have taken the decisions that if this killing continue without federal government stopping them, we will not have any choice. Time to move out of Nigeria.
Okay, now, lastly on this, there's a current fight between two Fulani political gladiators. Nuhu Ribadu, that is the National Security Advisor, and El-Rufai. El-Rufai come out clearly to say that Nuhu Ribadu wants to eliminate any Northerner that is against his interests in 2031. This is the first time we are seeing Fulani fighting each other. Do you think this is a game for this Middle Belt? Because somebody have come out clearly to say that neither Fulani, neither El-Rufai or Ribadu is going to have it. That come 2031, that is either George Akume, either Mufwang, either he mentioned 4 names from the Middle Belt that are likely going to succeed Tinubu.
Yes, of course. That's why we are saying that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I know, is a politician. He knows how to play his politics. Whether you ask me whether the way he plays politics favor Nigeria or affect Nigeria badly, but that one is another topic on its own in another day. But as I speak to you, I know the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I know we don't hand over power to Fulani. Because if he even dare it, forget about us with Middle Belt. The Yorubas are going to suffer dearly for it. So I don't think President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will close his eye and hand over power to Fulani again. He will not do it. We in the Middle Belt, we have what it takes to rule this country.
Are you sure people have what it takes?
He will have what it takes. Have you seen any lapses in Akume as an SSG to the Federation compared to what we have under Buhari government, under the past president? So that's what to tell you, that we have what it takes. I keep telling you, I say if Tinubu mess up today, we the Middle Belt will pull out, and we are apart from the OB aspect, because right now OB is not in the way, because we don't even know the political party OB belongs to. Labour Party is dead. The opposition, the ruling party has done all the possible things they do. They have crippled the opposition party. Labour Party is gone. PDP is almost gone. So if Tinubu, we saw that Tinubu deviated today, that he will play the Middle Belt, his political gamble, and we will sponsor Saraki before 12 o'clock. Saraki will win president. Will become president of Nigeria in 2027. If we see his trace that he's ready to take us to where we don't know, we will sponsor Saraki, and Saraki have the credential. Saraki have what he have. Saraki will get the Igbo vote, because when Saraki was the Senate president, Saraki is one of the best Senate presidents we have ever had, compared to what this Akpabio, the man that just accused of sexual harassment right now, compared to Lawa, who joined with Buhari and destroyed this country. Saraki is one of the best Senate presidents Nigeria has ever produced.
And you think Saraki had the political clout?
I am just telling you that before 12 o'clock, Saraki will defeat Tinubu. Saraki will defeat Tinubu. The Igbos believe in Saraki. They believe in Saraki even more than Peter Obi.
So his influence cut across ethnic line. I'm
telling you. So if Saraki can win Southeast support him, with the Middle Belt we are there, because you cannot push us out. We have the numbers. Then the Southwest here, Saraki have the influence in Southwest here. What is remaining? The Northern will support him, because Saraki is also a Muslim. So I'm telling this man to do.
But lastly, because there's a video that is trending online, where of course a Muslim scholar was speaking. He talked about the 2023 presidential election, Muslim ticket. But currently, according to him, that the Muslims have been marginalized under the current government.
That is his own cup of tea. Because what they were expecting for Tinubu is not giving them. They were being deceived. That's why Nigeria, they like bad news. Nigeria like propaganda. If you give them good news, nobody will watch it. They felt that Tinubu provide a Muslim ticket, our own, let's support our own. Fool. Tinubu fooled them.
Okay, say pre-fool.
I said Tinubu fooled them.
That he did them a pre-fool.
Yes, now, because the same Northern are saying that Tinubu don't know how to recite Alif Fatiha. Tinubu is not even a real Muslim. He's a fake Muslim. Didn't they make their research before they voted for Tinubu? Would they expect that when Tinubu comes, Tinubu will declare Nigeria as an Islamic nation? Then they are disappointed in Tinubu.
So
that's why they are saying they are marginalized. If they are shouting they are marginalized, what will the Igbo do? Igbo that they have been locked out of power for how many years? They planned this coup. They planned this thing against the Igbos. Say that the Igbos are the one that sponsored the coup. Why they are not the one that sponsored the coup? What will Igbo say? If the Northerners are crying now that Tinubu have marginalized them under this Tinubu government, after the Yoruba,
the Muslims that are crying.
The Muslims, the majority of the Muslims are the Northerners. Have you seen the Muslims in the south are saying that Tinubu marginalized them? The answer is no. You see the Muslims from the north that are shouting that Tinubu have marginalized them. They just hide under Islamic DC. They are still using the north. They know that if they say that Tinubu have marginalized the north, it will look somehow, and that's why they are going to Muslim. Have you seen any Muslim in the south in the southwest saying that Tinubu have marginalized them? The answer is no. The answer is no. If you check at Tinubu appointment, the Muslims still have the highest case. Where is the marginalization coming from? Under this Tinubu government is where he give maybe Christian 30%, 30 or 35%. So under Tinubu government, 85% were Muslims. Did the Christian complain? What is their problem? Let them divide this country. Let everybody go on their own separate route.
So you are saying Muslims are not justified to complain?
They are not. They are not. Because Tinubu, Buhari government gave the 85 to 90%. The people who, all the whole Tinubu Kaba, Buhari Kaba, 80% or 85, 95% are all Muslims. Did the Christians complain? We will relax and we enjoy it for 8 years. This is the same Tinubu government they are talking about. Christians is not having the highest share. If Christians have the percentage of Tinubu share, if you want me to score, to score Tinubu, maybe like 35 or 40% of Christians in his government. The rest are still Christian. So what are they complaining? They should enjoy it. Are they expecting that Tinubu should give 100% of Muslim? No, it's not done.
I think this is a good place to let it go.
Thank you so much.
I must say very big thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me.
This is Seth Lavigan and Mr. Matt. Mr. James Iwemeka, we are seeing a situation where the Fulani militaries in Nigeria are already in panic mode. Don't forget that the global terrorists say that they are the 4th most dangerous terrorist organization in the world. Remember that Trump government recently bombed Somalia, and as if that is not enough, Trump is no longer giving attention to the Zelensky, and all attention seems to be focused on Africa after the American Air Force commander for Europe and Africa said that yes, they are going to focus their attention on terrorists in Africa. Of course, we understand that Africa is having it tough. But what is your view? America coming to Nigeria to dislodge Fulani militaries?
Of course, that's why the hatred on Donald Trump now is getting increased on every day. Because average Northerner, they believe now that Donald Trump is coming to wipe the whole North. Don't forget that Jonathan regime, where Jonathan meant to defeat this Boko Haram, this Al-Qaeda, the rest of them. The Northern leader, they gang up that Jonathan mission is to wipe away the North, whereby they accuse him of killing the North. And they went and that time go in one way or the other, where they combine the forces of Obama and the rest of them, and they form allegation against Jonathan about the Chibok girls. They orchestrated that movement of Chibok girls against Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. And today, as I speak to you, who is feeling it? Jonathan is moving from one country to another today, but the Northerner, their land is in disarray.
Because of what you just said, I remember that at that time, Murtala Nyako, as a governor of one of the northern states then, led his colleagues to the United States of America, had a press conference, accused the Jonathan government of genocide against the North because the then military under General Yejika, the then chief of army staff, was dealing with Boko Haram. But this time around, we are even seeing Northerners crying that the Fulanis are killing them.
They have not started crying. They will cry more. Because if they will have supported Jonathan, Jonathan will have made North a better place. Don't forget that Jonathan leave his place or took away he came from the south side. He busy was trying to make sure because the Northerners are the major problem in Nigeria. They are dragging Nigeria backward. If you see everything they do, because of this education things, they are not ready to be educated. Do you get my point? So he tried his feasible best to open these people eye, but they refuse to do the needful. Do you get me? And so for Donald Trump, I know that Donald Trump is a president, and that's why whatever you want to do, he will do it. This man, as I speak to you, Nigerians are lamented that many Nigerians have lost their job because of this US aid that Donald Trump has stopped. What does that tell you? That Donald Trump has said that over his dead body, that not when he is the president of America, that you allow the taxpayers, American taxpayer, to be useful, to be used unlawful. Don't forget that he even told this the president of Ukraine, what is his name? The president Zelensky, that every penny, every money that US has spent on Ukraine, he's going to refund it because it's taxpayers' money. He challenged the young man that he should stop this war.
Let us dwell more on this essence of killer herdsmen, or better still call them Fulani militia, because we understand that recently we had some killing in Ebonyi State, we had in Benue, we had in Delta State, and it continues growing on and on.
With the back of energy.
And the way it stands,
back of energy,
it continues growing on and on. The way it stands, the Fulanis are already panicking, particularly the militia, because of this American threat. But do you think America would breach Nigerian sovereignty and come and bomb them without Nigerian consent?
Of course, my brother, if America discover that what they are doing is affecting them, don't forget that if Donald Trump and the vice president can tell the president of Ukraine yesterday, a day before yesterday, when the demand was ranting that what is going to happen in Ukraine, if it happens, it will affect America. Donald Trump shut it up immediately that nothing affects you that affect America. So if America discover that what these people are causing